What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! We've got a little bit of a different deal today. Designed for extraordinary kindness only. So, an interesting topic had came to my attention, and a person whose daughter was moving into her own home for the first time, and she said, I would like to have a set of tools. Well, I guess she already made the decision that she wanted to buy a set of tools, so she went on Amazon and bought a set of tools. The Deco set of tools. And she asked me afterwards, do I think this is a good set of tools to buy? And I thought, I don't know. I guess I don't know much about them. So I said, well, do you have the kit? And she goes, sure, I do. I will actually let you take a look at it, and if you want to do a review on it and tell me your thoughts on your YouTube, you could. So here we are. So I have this Deco case, this tool set. Now, this is not a Snap-on or Mac, and so for any of you guys that are going to look at that aspect, this is definitely, unfortunately, you're not going to get people to buy this, and I understand this, and this might not be the greatest set in the world, but I thought it was pretty unique. And if we look on the back here, it kind of gives you a diagram and layout in layman terms of what's in the case, which I thought was actually really interesting, because the fact that it was pretty simple, easy. Pliers, hammer, knife, 5 pieces of that. I don't know what that is, though. That's a hacksaw blade, a hacksaw, tape measure, level, wrenches, 8 to 15 screwdrivers, so on and so forth. So, without ado, let's open this up and let's talk about this, because I think this is something that's actually a really good deal for anybody that's moving into a home, or just wants a set of tools to kind of do some stuff around the house. It's not something you're going to have to use all the time. I understand it's not the greatest, probably, but let's take a look at it. Alright, so before I open it up one more time, I want to tell you, the case itself is actually pretty nice. So let's crack it open and take a look inside and talk about the actual contents. Now, starting right off from a glance, it does have a lot of tools. I think that pieces I was talking about was probably the screws. It comes with this foam separator in here. But guys, for anybody who's wanting to send their son or daughter out and they want a go-to-go toolkit that will help them out in a situation that they need them, I was actually pretty impressed with how complete this was. And we're going to look over this and talk about it. First of all, we're going to start from the top and work our way down. We have 2 stubby screwdrivers, which are definitely handy. Ratcheting screwdriver. The handles are a little bit funky. They are square, which I'm not sure what the deal is this. Precision screwdrivers. They do have the jeweler's knobs on them, but they are not the greatest. These are not something that I would say are going to be... First of all, this is not a homeowner's... This is not if you're going to be a contractor or something like this, this is not a contractor kit. This is for the average person, maybe a tool set for them to move in their house, and it was very inexpensive. And I will have to... You have to excuse me because I don't remember the price, but I want to say it was under the price of $70 for all of this. Sockets and everything. We got our wrenches right here, which are of decent quality. Nothing too crazy. Once again, like I said, they will get you by in a pinch. And that's what's everybody's gripe always seems to be is, CP, I can't afford to spend that kind of money. You know, I want to buy something. Well, I'll tell you what, for anybody that's a young person and they want a set of tools, this is kind of a neat deal. And it has a level and everything in it. See if I can get the freaking deal back in there. Torpedo level in here. You got your clamps, which are going to be handy. I like the wall screws it has in there. The quality is probably not going to be the greatest in the world, guys. I can only say this so many times, but I'm actually pretty impressed for the quality of what it is. Like I said, the wrenches, if you price this set out individually and try to build a set like this, I doubt you could come up to with something this great. And I just can't tell you how, if I had a pair of pliers like this when I was in need of something, I would actually be more than tickled trying to get something done. Wire strippers. These are pretty much standard, honestly, in almost everything. You see these at Harbor Freight and everywhere. They get the job done. They'll do what you need to do. Even comes with electrical tape, which is definitely something right there. I don't see any. Thank God it doesn't have any nuts, the wire nuts. I would have probably been extremely upset with this, but we've got pliers in here. Even got ourselves a little hacksaw. The little hacksaw is not something I would imagine you're going to put a whole lot of pressure on. Maybe some small PVC, maybe some small copper, like really small. We've got some bits right here. More bits right here. The hammer, like I said, it will get you by in a pinch. It does its job. It beats things, and it doesn't break. You're not going to be putting in 16 penny nails with this. The long and short of it is, if I was in desperate need of tools, and I was at somebody's house to do some repairs, this would be something that I would be more than happy to have. And this is kind of a neat utility knife too. It's a safety built into one with the clicker right here. This engages it, and if you notice, let me put it on here. If you push on this, thought that was kind of neat. You have to disengage it with this lever here. This little spring-loaded lever is a safety lock in it. Folding hex keys with the ball hex on them. Once again, those can be very handy in a pinch. We do not have a 1/4 inch ratchet, just a 3/8. We have a spark plug socket, adapter. Then we have all these sockets all the way up to 19 millimeter. All the way down to, well, here's your 1/4 inch adapter, which it's funny they put in 1/4 inch sockets, but we go all the way down to 4 millimeter. You can see right here, 12, 10, 11, then no skips up here. All the way to 19, 4 to 19. So, pretty complete set of sockets. All in all, I'd like to know, I probably should look into this more and see if there's anything else out there, but for a DIY kit with a tape measure, this is a pretty complete set and a pretty good deal, I think, for somebody who's moving into a home and you want to make sure they have some tools at their house in case they have to do something. Not something that you're going to complete an entire project with. Once again, this is an emergency toolkit. If you have a job that you need to get done, or something's broke or something like that, and you're not planning on doing a bunch of work, I would say this would be something for you. There's a lot more people out there in the world that just need something to do the job than they do to be a professional at doing it. And that's where this comes into. Adjustable. It even comes with zip ties. I forgot to even say that. It even has zip ties in here, which is pretty awesome. They really went through this kit and thought about it. Little adjustable wrench with a grip on it. I mean, I was absolutely blown away. I think she made a good purchase. I think she really did. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts down there. If you know a kit that's better than this for under the price of $70, that is more complete, shoot her in the comment box there. Let me know what you think about that. Or shoot it in the comment box and tell me what kit you know that does it. Just something to show everybody, and she asked me to do it, so I had to think about it from a perspective on her plane, where she's not a professional, and I'm just trying to give my evaluation based on that. This is not a pro-grade tool set. This is not an everyday tool set. This is not a DIY. This is a tool set for somebody who needs to get a project fixed, repaired, something in the home. Not all the time, but just every once in a while. So anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring the bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.